Hey friends, Diana here from Garden Love. I came up here just to enjoy the sunset. The sunset already happened at my part of my property, and I decided to go grab the camera because I got inspired to plant another tree. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm already setting up right there. I sat here for about 30 to 40 minutes just enjoying the view, admiring this hillside project, and wondering what else I can plant up here. One of the biggest debates was the Golphers, which is a big concern. I don't want to put all this time and effort and then realize that the Golphers are going to eat my tree after I put so much work into it. So I've been working really hard trying to put gopher cage to all the trees that I'm working with, but I recently made a discovery. Let's talk about it while I'm planting the next tree. Okay, so I made a discovery after doing some research. I was thinking there has to be some trees that, you know, gophers are not attracted to, and that's when I discovered that the pomegranate, wonderful pomegranate, are not as desirable for gophers. A lot of people have reported that the gophers do not attack their pomegranate. This is a wonderful pomegranate that was gifted to me from a friend, and I think this would be a good spot for her. It's very high up on the hill. It's going to be surrounded by green, so even when it goes dormant, it's not going to look ugly. It's just going to blend in with the rest of this hill. I am trying to grow it in a tree form, so there's a lot of suckers that are coming out. I'm going to constantly have to fight that, but since the person who gave it to me already worked really hard in training it as a tree form, I'm going to work really hard to maintain it that way. Let me show you. As you can see here, all these suckers are coming out from below the tree. This was grown from seed. It might take years for it to seed, but I'm okay with that. I feel that with a little TLC, a little bit of love and care, right fertilizer, enough mulch, this will fruit before I know it. So I'm going to take these suckers off because I want it to grow as a tree form. All right, as you guys can see, all these suckers are here. I am gonna just take them off because I don't want them to grow as a bush. I want this one to actually grow as a tree form, and as you guys can see, it has it going on. I'm super excited about this, so I'm going to always come up here and make sure that there's no suckers coming off of this, and just treat it. So I am going to trust that hopefully the people that have grown these in the ground are not having issues with them growing with the gophers. Hopefully the gophers don't get to this very beautiful tree. I already dug up a hole on this dirt locker, as you guys can see, along the edge. I'm trying to grow most of my fruit trees along the edge, but before I go ahead and plant the tree, I am going to fix this really quick. Let me show you guys. This is a part of the irrigation. It's bent. I am going to put a connector, that way the water flow can go there better. Let's do that now. I'm just going to take this connector. I'm basically just going to cut this piece right here so I can connect it, and it's just going to be a connector right here. You guys can see that. There we go. And I'm going to cut this piece off so it has a better connecting point. Here we go. There we go. Make sure you guys push that in really well. And that's it. Alright guys, I noticed that once I did this adapter that there's still, the hose is still compromised right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the drip system there, just because since it's already compromised, if there's an issue, then I would just have to cut that piece off eventually and deal with it. So here we go. I already set up the drips and I'm just going to add it. So this is ready to go for when the tree's in. All I need to do now is I'm going to put the tree in, put some more of the soil that I took out, and then I'm going to put a mulch, make sure the sprinkler is set up, give it some water, that way it's ready to go. All right, let's see. We don't want all of this in here. You guys know how this goes. Tap it. I've been giving it very good watering. That way it could be very well hydrated and it could be ready for this transplant. I'm going to really pray that everything I read about gophers not liking pomegranates is true. And I'm just gonna hope for the best, guys. So I want it to be level to, where's my shovel? Level to the soil right there. So I'm going to grab a little bit of the soil, put it in there, so it can be more level, and that's perfect. So now that all that's ready, we grab some of the soil that I actually took out of this hole and put it back in. Go grab some more that I have over there in that big pile. You guys can see. I'm gonna grab 2 buckets and that should be enough. I'm also gonna go down there to go grab some mulch so I can be ready to go. I'll be back. Alright friends, as you guys can see, I went ahead and I got more soil, and you guys know I add short start to all my trees. Running kind of low, but a little bit is better than none. So I'm just going to backfill it with the soil. Perfect. Give it some nice loose soil so the roots have easy access to its new home. Perfect. Alright, so you guys can see, I'm going to give it a deep watering. Make sure that it goes everywhere. I'm even going to water the locker right above. And now that that's done, I'm going to be adding the mulch because we want to retain as much water as possible. I'm also going to add it to the one below and the one above, because this tree's roots is going to spread out. And I'm going to make sure that it's getting plenty of water. I'm going to leave these out. And then I'm going to stake them closest to the root ball. That way they can be watering the most important part. Once this tree gets a little bit more established, I'll go ahead and spread out the drip. Always make sure to not put anything that's gonna add moisture to the trunk. So there we go. Super happy with the way this is turning out. Super easy to install, knowing that the gophers don't like any of the pomegranates. Last time I did my pineapple guava, I stuck these in the ground, and to my surprise they rooted. So let me see what happens with these. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna stick them in the ground and see if maybe they'll root. Go in there. And that's it. Super easy. You guys see that? This tree, I've been dying to put it in the ground. I was just afraid. I was focusing more on the little tree, on the big trees, but since this tree, it's a pomegranate, and hopefully, like I keep saying, I will report it. If you guys are new to this channel, consider subscribing so you guys can stay tuned to the results. Hopefully it's true. Pomegranates are not affected by golfers. If that's true, I might be adding more pomegranates to this orchard that I'm trying to grow here. And there you go. See how beautiful it looks? Look at that. Here are the little cuttings. Maybe they will root. I might just put a drip there to give it some water. See what happens. Well, friends, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys tag along for future videos. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing, hitting the notification so you guys can get notified when I make more videos like this. And if you've been here a while, thank you so much for your support. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.